We do so much, you know? And a lot of people in this world, especially the world that we live in right now, they take to the point where you forget about yourself and then you're on your ASS, you know? Focusing on yourself is beneficial. Like, sis, like, I'm telling you, it's so beneficial. You just have no idea. And if you are not focusing on yourself right now, then what are you doing, you know? What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angelique, just in case you didn't know. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are back on my channel, welcome back. If you haven't already, you guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you really mess with me. But yeah, so today, you guys, as you can tell by the title, this is for all my girls out there. We are going to be talking about how to not fall on your ASS, okay? This is a segment that I'm just going to be doing when it comes to certain topics for us to have a conversation, because we have to build each other up, you guys. So while we're doing that, I am going to be doing my makeup. So yeah, so stay tuned. I do want to let you know though that I definitely already like washed my face, put moisturizer on my face, I primed my face, and I also put some powder on my face. So I do put powder on my face before I put my foundation, just because I have huge pores and I see that it helps me. So don't say anything to me, okay? So all right, we're gonna get right into our girl chat. So today, you guys, we're going to be talking about how to focus on yourself. And I felt like we had to talk about this just because a lot of women that, I mean, I know, and I know like a lot of women in general, we are natural like nurturers and stuff, and we look out for people, and sometimes we put people ahead of ourselves. And we're going to talk about that today, because there are some good things that come out of that, but then there's bad things where you can fall on your ASS, okay? So I'm just letting you know. We're going to go through it, and I'm basically going to be talking about how, you know, focusing on yourself benefits you. Sometimes there's a phase in our life where we just have to focus on ourselves, okay? And it's not selfish. I mean, maybe it kind of is, but you have to go through that phase to be a better person for you and for others. So yeah. While I'm putting on makeup, I'm going to be looking at my phone because I wrote some notes down. Just want to let you know. So for the first thing, it is self-worth. So I want to go over this because, sis, let me tell you something. All right, so once you know like what you're worth, you build your confidence. Like there's certain that you would not put yourself through. After you focus on yourself, you realize your self-worth, and then you be like, oh, I don't need this BS. Like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve to go through this. I deserve much better. Like, what am I going through this for? Now, if you don't take that time, most likely you will be the person to look for validation from other people, or believe what people say when they be like, oh, you don't look good, or this, that, and the third, or you won't have that much confidence. And like, we can't depend off of like people for confidence. Like, that's how I see it. Like, I shouldn't be dependent off of someone to give me confidence. Like, confidence should come from the self, you know? People can see that joint. I don't even care like if people be like, oh no, like I couldn't tell that you weren't confident, or whatever the case may be. Most times you could tell. You could tell when someone's not confident. Like, but when you are confident, like in your heart and stuff, people see that, and that joint like beams. Like, us women, we are very observant, and we just see little stuff that bothers us. And if you take time for yourself, that joint would not even be as big as it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you took time to learn. You took time to love yourself and learn yourself and everything like that. So that's one of the reasons why we should focus on ourselves. So now we're going to go to the next reason. And the next reason is you'll go farther in life. When I tell you this, you will. I listened to this one lady's interview, and she's very successful right now. So let me just put that out there. And she basically said that there came a time in her life where she had to focus on herself. And a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you're selfish. Oh, how could you leave us? Oh, you know our situation. Why are you doing that? Like, you should be worried about us, this, that, and the third. But she said that like when she went through that, she felt guilty. She felt bad, but she kept pushing for herself. Like, she said that she knew that that was a time to basically help herself. And when she got to the point where she got everything that she wanted and everything that she was working for, she went back and helped out her family and stuff like that. But she said that if she were not to keep pushing, right, that even if she were not to keep pushing and she would go back to them and help them out, there's really nothing she could have done. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like, okay, I'm supporting you by being here. But she said that the fact that she went and did what she knew that she had to do, which is like focus on herself and keep grinding for herself, now she can help them financially. Now she could be there for them, all of that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you go further just because you know exactly what you want, you know what to focus on. When you keep focusing on other people's goals and situations and you're not focusing on your own, so when they get to where they want to go to, and let's say that they be like, oh, forget you, I don't remember you being there, and you were there the whole time, you're gonna be falling on your ass. Like, you're gonna be like, damn, like, so what do I do now? Like, I invested my whole time into this person. And this goes for relationship, this goes for family members and stuff like that, like helping people out. Like, you need to make sure you push time aside to help yourself out, because they can leave you in the dust. Like, I hope that they don't, but we got to face facts. They can leave you in the dust, and then you'll be like, damn, like, I devoted my whole time, my whole life into this person. And now I'm on my ass. Like, I don't got nothing. Like, I don't even know what I want to do with my life because I was so focused on them. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to focus on yourself, okay? Focus on yourself. So you can help others. You know, it's not saying that, oh, you know, you are ungrateful or anything of what people do for you. But if you have a goal or a passion and you see yourself doing it, and you know that you need to invest time, and sometimes you might have to leave a situation that's difficult, just know that you know why you're doing it, and you know that you're going to come back and you're going to help them at the end, and it's helping you too. It's putting them in a better position and yourself in a better position. So you do really go far when you are focusing on yourself. Know what you want. That joint is scary. Like, not knowing what you want, like, just because you're focusing on a relationship, or just because you're focusing on other stuff, like the negative stuff and all of that. Like, take time aside for that shit, yo. I'm telling you. If I'm cursing, I'm sorry. I need to watch my mouth. So I'm gonna bloop it out. If I have a lot of bloops, I'm so sorry. I'm speaking from my heart. Let's see what's the next thing. You become more knowledgeable. You become more knowledgeable about yourself. And let me tell you something. The best thing to do when you like get in a break, like when you have a breakup, after a breakup, or whatever the case may be, is to figure out what you want. You know, date. You know, get to know what you really like, what you don't like, because you realize like what you don't like after that relationship ended. But now you could just, you know, take some time and really figure out what you want in a relationship. And let me tell you, that saves you a headache. That saves the person that you think that you thought was going to work out with a headache. They can go on to someone else. You can go on to someone else. So it's really important, because you become real knowledgeable about what you want. I'm telling you, it's okay to be alone. Like, a lot of women have a problem with being alone. And I just want to tell you guys, being alone is very powerful. Just because you are okay with being by yourself. You don't need to feed off of nobody's energy or anybody's vibe. You don't need someone to be there for you to be happy. That's what a lot of women lack in. Like, I'm going to tell you guys, because I've been there, but once you find out, like, oh, you know what? Like, I enjoy my own company. That's a whole different vibe. I'm telling you. Shoot. Don't need nobody to make you happy or anything like that. You shouldn't feed off of anyone making you happy. You should be making yourself happy. A lot of females that are scared of being alone, and I understand that, because I used to be that way. Like, oh, how do people like go out by themselves? Like, how do they eat by themselves? But then when I started focusing on myself, I realized that, oh, they're not crazy. It's just that they on a different level that a lot of people are not on. They are okay with being by themselves. They're satisfied. They love themselves. You know, that's another reason why you should focus on yourself. Self-love. Like, a lot of people lack in that just because of social media and then people's expectations and stuff like that. Like when you talk to your friends, they'd be like, girl, you need somebody. No, you really don't. Like, it's okay to be alone. You don't need nobody. You need yourself. You need to focus on yourself. You need to understand that you got yourself, because you don't want to go into a relationship and giving them so much power. That's how you give people power, yo. I'm telling you, that's how you give people power. When you walk into a relationship and you don't know yourself and you didn't take time to learn yourself, they will F you up, yo, like in the whole relationship. And then when they leave, guess where you're gonna be? You're gonna be on your ASS, okay? You're gonna be there. You'll be like, oh my God, I don't understand. No, you should understand, because you didn't take time to learn yourself. You didn't take time to love yourself. So now guess what that person's gonna do? They're gonna take advantage of you. And when they're done taking advantage of you, when they're done taking all that juice out of you, they're gonna leave. And that's just how it's gonna be. So you gotta make sure that when you go into a relationship after a breakup, or what the case may be, you know yourself. You took time to yourself. You know what you like, stuff like that. Because when you keep hopping, hop, 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 you're going to keep falling. Fall, 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 until maybe a couple of years down the road and you'll be like, oh, okay, now I know what I like. But you should have done that in the beginning. So that's what I'm saying. You got to focus on yourself, because it's so beneficial. Like, it's so beneficial. Like, ladies, don't be scared to be by yourself. It's really powerful. I'll be right back though, because I gotta focus on my eyebrows and I can't talk and do my eyebrows at the same time. So give me 1 second. So I'm back from doing my eyebrows because that took a minute. But yeah, so where was I? What I'm just basically trying to say is, you can prevent yourself from the heartbreak and stuff like that, and you can prevent yourself from like regretting certain things that you didn't achieve in your lifetime by just doing one simple thing: focusing on you, not worrying about what people think, not worrying about anything, just focusing on you. And then you come back and you help the people that you want to help, and you can help in a greater and bigger way because you are better as a person. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have money to help someone. It's just that you are mentally there fully, and that helps a lot. Because when you're not mentally there fully, like when you don't give time to like know yourself or anything, you're not mentally there fully, which means you can't help nobody. So if you want to really help someone, get to know you, get to know the things that you want to do, the things that you like and stuff like that. Also, you really want to attract men and stuff like that. They like when a girl knows what they like. They like when girls know what they want. They like when girls are confident and they're not fiending for it and stuff like that. The real men, you know what I'm saying? They like stuff like that. I'm gonna try contouring my nose, you guys. Wish me luck. If I look crazy, it's because I'm trying something new. The next thing that we're talking about is going to be tying into what I was saying, which is you don't want to rely on people from things that you're not providing from yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that could hurt you a lot if you end up relying on someone to give you something that you should be giving yourself. And that's just something that you don't want to be in, that kind of like situation. And you don't want to put yourself through that. Like you're putting yourself through that. Like no one else is doing that but you, just because you're scared to take time to yourself. You'll be more happier. Like you'll be internally happy. And that's something that like a lot of people don't talk about when they be like, oh, like what do you want in life? And a lot of people will be like, I want money, I want, fame, whatever the case may be. But a lot of people miss that you can have all those things. And I truly believe this. Like, money doesn't buy you happiness when it comes to your inner self. Like, you got to think about all those celebrities that had a whole bunch of money and they committed suicide, or they said that they weren't happy. Like, you have to understand that that is a thing. What's up, you guys? As you can see, I just finished my makeup off camera just because my camera died. But yeah, and then another thing that I wanted to say is that when you get to learn yourself and you start to move differently, just because you are going to, once you fully know who you are, you're gonna start to have this glow. Like people gonna be like, I don't know what it is, but you look good. Like you give me a different type of vibe. So that's all I wanted to say for my girls out there, is just the fact that we just need to depend on ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And that's emotionally and everything like that. Like, we just need to depend on ourselves, because when we do that first, when that dude comes along the way, we are prepared. We know what we want. We know if this is a dude for you or not. When that career comes, you don't have to second guess anything like, oh, am I capable of doing it? You know that you're capable and you'll do a bomb job. Like, your performance level will be 10 times better when you are sure in yourself, and you would never fall on your ass because you have yourself. You know what you have to do to get yourself back on that level if something were to happen, like where you fall down a little bit, but you wouldn't land on your ass because you know what to do before you do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just more empowering to women to be there for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're there for other people all the time. So you need to make time to be there for yourself. And if you're in quarantine right now, that's one thing that you can add on your list. Like, okay, what do I want? Write it down, stuff like that. What is like the thing that I'm insecure about or anything like that where you can work on. So that's all I have to say for you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There will be more girl talk segments. I really enjoy doing this because, you know, like, it's good to like help any female that needs help out there, you know, because I've been through my own cycles. Everyone's been through their own cycles. So hopefully this can help someone that is just like, I don't know what to do. Sis, focus on yourself. Do you, so you can be better for you and your family and your friends and the ones that you care about, so you can help them because you already helped yourself. You can't help other people if you can't help yourself, and that is like the key. Yeah, this is for all my girls out there, all my ladies. So let's boss up. Let's do what we gotta do to better ourselves first. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah,